Can you repeat it several times to make
Yes.
sure that they
Lady
heard?
suggests.
Say that again.
She suggests.
And then one more time.
She
suggests. What's going on? I'm Egor Shalvarov, and I am here with Anna Mikhed at Independence Day Ball Dance Camps. Anna, how you doing?
I'm very good, thank you.
Very good. A very quick question for you regarding the approach that you're taking at this camp regarding international standard.
Well, I'm trying to make my information clear, simple, because, especially standard technique is really, really complicated. And the simpler you make it,
the better.
The better, yes, because you can actually execute it.
Yes. So what were the topics, some of the topics that you are covering or have also covered at the event so far?
Well, my topics were Tango, 3 types of movement. Those are my favorite topics. I pick them. I love talking about them, and I pretty much talk about them every year. And it never gets old because every year people comes back to me and they say, I understand it on a different level. And I know, because that's how I learn too. You hear the same thing every year, every half a year, every lesson, and you get a different, more new information from the same information that you hear. You understand it differently.
So would you say that it has a bit more depth, the same subject?
Yes, because you're getting more experience as a dancer, you hear more information throughout that period of time, so you just hear it on a different level.
I actually spoke to some of the dancers at the event already, and gentlemen are absolutely sure that men cannot live without women. Would you say it is an agreement or a disagreement?
Well, I think it's both. Men cannot live without women, women cannot live without men.
So who leads?
Who leads? Well, man leads. Man leads, women follow.
That's where she gets serious.
That is undisputable truth. Woman needs to follow. Now, how she follows? She needs to know how to follow. It does not following doesn't mean passive. You have to be active. Lady suggests.
Can you repeat it several times to make sure that they
Lady
heard?
suggests.
Say that again.
She suggests.
And then one more time.
She suggests.
There you go. That's not suggestion is a magic word to the any kind of relationship.
Absolutely.
When you talk about the active and passive, what is the actual difference?
We need to know which actions we do, and we need to do those actions constantly, so man knows that we only do those actions. So when he leads us, he expects from us this specific action, and when we surprise him with a different action that we are not supposed to do, that's when he then becomes either stiff, or he stops and we catch him off guard, or he starts doing something to lead me back into what he wanted, and then the whole mess comes.
Who sets up the pace?
I would say woman is responsible for power in a couple. Because I believe strongly that the person who's going backward is allows for the movement, not creates, allows for the movement. So woman goes back most of the time, and therefore if we know how to move ourselves backward, pretty much the couple can go and can move.
That's
and
right.
The more powerful we are moving, the more powerful couple will go. So man really is not in charge of that part. I mean, he would be lucky if we allow him to go, and he would be, less lucky if we don't go enough.
Makes total sense. Anna, thank you so very much for giving us a bit of an insight of how you think and what your dance and international standard dancing is all about. Anna Mikhed and I'm Egor Shalvarov. We're going to see you soon.
Thank you.